English Premier League match of the week. It is hard to see Liverpool losing against Bournemouth, so I believe that they'll probably continue to win. I know Bournemouth's a very good team, but again, Liverpool are having a very fantastic season, and that should be able to continue. But hey, 11 wins and 5 losses. I mean, they could potentially allow Liverpool to drop points. I mean, if Liverpool drop points, then this Arsenal City match becomes very interesting. It does. But let's start with the fact both teams to score is a given. So Arsenal are going to score their 73rd goal of the season against Manchester City. It's Manchester City FC. That's Camacho 73. So Arsenal, they will score. Their 31st goal allowed would occur against Man City. So at the least, definitely it should be a pretty exciting game. Both teams to score. Notice how Man City's 41 in Gematria. Before a big match against Arsenal, they have 41 points in the table. Yeah, you see right there with Newcastle. Also, their 31st goal allowed. Man City's Gematria 31. So, and if City were to lose against Arsenal, it would be 5 draws and 7 losses. City by itself is Gematria 57. So that's a very big number that could hit this week. And plus, the Gunners is 50. If Arsenal beat Man City, it'd be their 50th points of the year. So I'm really liking the Arsenal win over Man City as a revenge. They were better. They were the better team, but then they got the red card, and the rest is history. They got a point at the Etihad. But suppose Man City were to lose, then it becomes very interesting. The Premier League is guaranteed. Pretty much the Premier League is guaranteed to get a 5th spot in Champions League. So 4 and 5, 5th place is going to get a Champions League spot. But should Man City lose, then suddenly it becomes more interesting. If Chelsea and Newcastle get wins, then it means that they can't finish in 6th place. What if after 6 Premier League titles, Man City fall into 6th place should Newcastle and Chelsea win? So I do think it's kind of symbolic if City are going to struggle to finish top 4 with the way Nottingham Forest is playing. Should they fall behind Newcastle and Chelsea? So I do have Newcastle and Chelsea winning this week. The West Ham Rolls are not good. Chelsea are going to defeat them. Arsenal to defeat Man City. It'd be their 23rd win overall for the season. It's kind of like how they're at 22 wins right now before they play City, because City had the Premier League title streak, and now they fall short, so now it's 22 wins without a title. With no red card, and with Arsenal at home, I do like Arsenal to get the win. And they play Newcastle, and so if they enter 0-0 their next Premier League match, then Magpies is Gematria 51. Or Magpie by itself is 51. So they do play Real Madrid next month. And should they beat Leyton Orient, they could enter the Real Madrid match with 18 wins. It's Real, that's Gematria of 18, and as you see, if they drop points at London but they beat Leyton Orient, they could enter this Real Madrid match with 18 wins overall for the season. So that's another reason why I like Arsenal to get the win. Arsenal, they do not have any. They finished in the top 8, so they don't have to play a match in Champions League this month because they finished in top 8. Man City failed to finish top 8, and surprisingly, Real Madrid also failed to finish top 8. So I like Arsenal to get the win. If Arsenal don't win, then pretty much the league is over with 15 matches left. You reckon that Arsenal are going to get the win this week to keep things interesting, to keep it going for another week until points are dropped, or if Liverpool drop points, vice versa.